I was so close to going back to bed this morning and not doing my walk. Crazy out here. The wind is suddenly blowing and there's rain. There's a possibility I might even be able to start in August as well, so keep your fingers crossed for that. Ignore the hair. I mean, the colour is lovely, but they really wanted to straighten it for me. It won't be lasting more than today. I have to drop my car off today to get fixed, so I'm not feeling the best about that. It's week 3, day 1 of 75 hard, and I'm back to doing my walks in the morning at 5 AM, which... yeah, I think I just couldn't sleep well at all, because knowing that I'm going back to work and teaching and not feeling ready. I had a really good half term, but I was really busy doing sort of hobby stuff and going out for day trips and things like that. So I'm feeling now that I'm not prepared, but it always just takes one day for me to get back into it. So up at 4:45 so I can be out for my walk at 5. And yeah, I mean, no regrets. It's still nice, but it's definitely harder to get back to waking up immediately and going for a walk to fit it in, rather than kind of have a slow morning and then go after breakfast. But I do think this is better, because for some of my walks during half term I would go, you know, after midday, and then all your walks are sort of close together. So it's nice to do it now and then after work do some other form of exercise. I'm not sure what my plan is yet. I do need to get to the gym. I do need to get for a run this week, because otherwise it's just not worth me paying my subscriptions for both of those. But yeah, I think see how it is the first day back and ease into it. I was so close to going back to bed this morning and not doing my walk. I heard my alarm go off. I was having the deepest sleep ever, and I just thought, oh yeah, I'll just have a day off. And I added an extra 15 minutes to my alarm, and as I lay back down, I was thinking, what am I doing? No, if I have one day off, then this whole thing just gets broken. So I got up and made myself go out the door, even though I wasn't super happy about it. I mean, I know I won't regret doing a walk in. I always wake up along the way. I was so goddamn tired, and I just wanted to sleep more. Didn't want to have to do this, but that's how it goes. If you have one day off, then you just completely lose, you know, the ability to keep going. So here I am doing the walk, 5 AM. Yeah. And fucking hell, it's crazy out here. The wind is suddenly blowing and there's rain. I don't know, kind of feels like I'm in some sort of movie, but at least I'm running. Guys, I woke up and I was so irritable today. I was like, I need to get out on my walk, because I don't want to stay in this irritated mindset. But the whole night I was so tired and I was trying to sleep, and one of the cats in the house kept jumping through our window and then biting our faces while we were trying to sleep, and it was just the most annoying thing ever. And every time we just move her off, she would just do it again, and then you'd open the door and let her out and she'd jump through the window again a bit later. It just was like, oh, leave me alone. But yeah, so I'm on my walk again. Last 2 days just been struggling to get out on these walks. I mean, I know it's just you need to get out the door and do it anyway, and the beginning of the challenge I just loved being outside and doing the walk, but now I'm just like, get it done, drink your coffee, listen to a podcast, just do it. It's only week 3, which doesn't make me feel very positive, but at the same time I've noticed changes, so you know, I do want to keep going with it. And I was really happy that I did a run yesterday. It's always hard to get back into a sport that you love when you haven't had the motivation to do it, because obviously your fitness level has decreased. But I still felt pretty good, to be fair. I think it's just my muscles aren't used to it as much, but in terms of the actual cardio, I was fine, and my speed was pretty good as well. So we'll see, but I'm just glad that I'm mixing it up. And then this evening I think it'll either be a double walk or some yoga just to chill out. I haven't done any yoga this week and I'm nearing the end of the work week, so I just feel like I need to relax a bit, and tomorrow I have a work from home day, so I'm happy about that, and I will probably go to the gym then. Good morning guys, I'm feeling a lot more awake today. It is my work from home day, so yeah, I'm just feeling more awake. I could sleep in until 6:30, which is better than 5. So I'm out on my first morning walk, and the plan is today to do my walk, go and wash my hair, and then get some deep work in, get some planning done, and do a little bit of YouTube once I've done my teaching things. So yes, I've got some good plans, but in terms of the challenge, my plan is to go to the gym later and do a little bit of cardio and a little bit of weights until it equals the 45 minutes. So I'll go to the gym. I also am excitingly signing up for the waitlist at the bougie gym that I am going to be joining hopefully in September. So I just need to go and sign the documents for that and put a deposit down, or your joining fee. So they collect the £45 joining fee, and then as soon as a spot opens you can join, and what they do is they'll know what month you're going to join, and a month before that they will sort of have your induction, and they have all these really cool AI machines where you create your training plan with one of the coaches at the gym, and then you have a key fob that you just set to all those machines, and it will set it to your weight, tell you how many reps to do. It's just so cool. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm really going to up my fitness game again, and I was in sort of peak fitness back in February, so I'd really like to get to that again. The run that I did 2 days ago, my heart rate was quite low actually, which is really good. I think the walking is helping to kind of maintain that fitness, but I think in terms of muscle and impact on my leg muscles from running, I just need to do it a few more times to kind of build that back up, so you know, I feel more efficient than I did. But yeah, that's all the updates at the minute, and I will check in with you guys later. So I just booked in, or I just signed up for the waiting list for this new gym, and I'm so excited. They said that there's a possibility I might even be able to start in August as well, so keep your fingers crossed for that. It's very nice and I'm very excited, and I will find the money before my teacher salary kicks in, because it's just so important to me. But anyway, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to my normal gym today. I'm going to go and do a run instead, because I'm feeling motivated to do a run, and I really want to get back into that regular doing runs every week. So my plan is to do a 5k, no time goal in mind, and not even have the paces on my watch, just run. I know the 5k loop, so it should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna go get changed and go for this run. Ignore the hair. I mean, the colour is lovely, but they really wanted to straighten it for me. It won't be lasting more than today, but kind of funky. Anyway, I have started a new running training plan because I think it's time for me to get back into it, and I'm starting to watch more running content again, and that's motivating me. I took a break from watching anything to do with running because honestly it just depressed me that I didn't want to do it, but after a couple of runs I think I really want some structure with it to keep me going. So I've started the training plan for the half marathon I'm doing in November, which might seem like a long way away, and it is 22 weeks, but I'm basically working from running 5k to half marathon, so I want to do it properly and take my time. So I'm hoping that to finish this challenge, having that sort of a running training plan will motivate me, and that takes care of 4 days of the evening activity that I need to do, and then I can just fit in a double walk or an extra gym or some yoga around that. So I'm feeling pretty good, and we're going to start that today. Good morning, guys. It's now Monday, start of week 4. I'm out at 5 a.m. for my walk. I'm feeling calm about the work week, but I have to drop my car off today to get fixed, so I'm not feeling the best about that. I think I'm just trying to remind myself that it's getting fixed because it needs to be fixed, and I'm just worrying about how much it's going to be. And I noticed this other shaking that it was doing, and I only got this car at the beginning of April, so I just am like, oh my god, it feels like, while I'm excited that I've got the freedom, a couple of days without it, I'm like, I go back to that place where I'm like, oh my god, I can't get anywhere. That's the feeling that I'm kind of carrying this morning. But yesterday was a really good day. I got so much done for a Sunday. I had work stuff to do, so things for my final sign-off conversation for my training, and also English books to mark, which always takes ages. And then for the house, I did a bit of cleaning, did my washing. I did a ton of YouTube stuff, just kind of updating my thumbnails, and I got out my most recent video, which at the time I'm filming this is my YNAB 3-month review. So yeah. And then what was another thing that I did? Oh yeah, and a fitness one too. I got out for a walk in the morning, and then I did a run in the evening, and I did 6 kilometers, which is the longest I've done in ages. So it was a bit tough towards the end because the last half is mainly uphill, but I'm glad that I'm doing it and started my training plan strong. I just really want to stick to it because it's only 3 days of running a week. I know I can do that, and 1 gym day. I know I can commit to that. My plan is to do a walk this evening and have a break from extra activity just to give myself a chance to recover from these runs while I'm easing back into it. And also because I'm dropping off my car, it's close, so I can walk home. I'm just going to include that as my second walk of the day. My hair is back to curly. It's drying from being wet. That's the update. It is after work. I just dropped my car off at the garage that's going to fix it. So I'm getting my second workout in, which is a walk back home. Luckily it is within walking distance, so I'll be able to get my second workout in, and then when I'm home I can actually focus on other things and enjoy my evening. It's just such a crazy day at work. Teaching always is, but that's okay. Trying to unwind a bit now and not get mud on my dress, but you can listen to a podcast and chill out, walk away the emotions of the day so that I can choose to do something, which will probably be YouTube, but I enjoy that, so we'll do that. And yeah, that's it for now. It's Wednesday and I felt really tired this morning, but good news is that my car is fixed, and I got the call yesterday when I was leaving work. I was able to go and pick it up. It was less than I have in my car maintenance fund, which is always the best news ever. Obviously I wish I didn't have to pay for it, but the peace of mind knowing that my car is fixed and I still have some money left in my car maintenance fund and I didn't need to dip into anything else is such a good feeling. So there's a reason why we plan for these emergencies, and I feel so much better for having done that immediately when I could have paid off a lot of the loan, but I decided that I needed to put some away for my car in case it broke. So smart move on my part. It's Wednesday, which means that I'm just continuing with my 5 a.m. walks. Didn't really want to get up, to be honest. Bed felt so comfortable, but I think I always regret. Every time I think that, I think I will regret if I don't get up and do it. So even though I know that I need to edit my YouTube video and I totally could have done that this morning, the walk I think is more important for myself. And if I don't finish the edit tonight after work, then I can finish it tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. So I also just reached 60 subscribers yesterday, which makes me really happy. My milestone, or my goal for the end of June, was originally, when I did my quarterly goals, 25 subscribers. Then for my June goals, when I finally got to the month, was 40 subscribers, and now we're on 60 and it's the 10th of June. So it's just, I can't believe it, but it makes me so happy. I'm really enjoying it. Hey guys, it is week 4, day 5 of now. I'm going to rename it, and not for a reason that's going to make me feel negative at all, but just for the benefit of people who saw the first one and wanted 75 hard strict rule following. The reality is I'm not doing 75 hard, but what I am doing is building lots of healthy habits over the course of 75 days. Well, I'm not strictly sticking to the rules, and I haven't done since week 2, just because it wasn't working for me, and the perfectionist mindset, it just makes me want to quit altogether rather than be consistent over perfection. So this is almost 4 weeks of me going on a walk first thing in the morning, of doing additional activity in the evening, of drinking more water, eating healthily, and just feeling better overall. It's almost the end of week 4 of being consistent with those healthy habits and feeling a lot better. So it's Friday, which means it's my work from home day. As a teacher, you get release time to plan and do assessments and things like that, and because I'm training as well, I get more time than you would normally. So Friday is my work from home day. So I got to sleep in a little bit until about 6:30, and then I've just been having a slow morning, so drinking coffee in bed, watching a bit of stuff on my iPad, nothing crazy, and now it's about 8:30 and I'm out for my walk before I start my work. Another update is that I ended up cancelling the gym membership after a month, not even a month, because to be honest, I just wasn't going, and I was thinking, like, I could pay £33 a month and just feel guilty about the fact that I'm not going enough to make it worth it. Or I could focus on my running and build that back up, and then when my Posh gym membership starts, I can really get back into the gym properly, already knowing that my healthy habits have been built and I'm back on my running, my best running form. That's my plan. I've got an extra £33 now a month, and I'm going to focus more on my morning walks and also my running. So I will be doing a run later, but I'm starting the day with a walk, hopefully drinking more water. You'd think that I would drink more water at home because I'm not busy, but when you're teaching, sometimes you just need a minute, like they're talking to their partner, or you know, you ask them a question and you just go and take a drink of water just to have a second to collect your thoughts. So I drink a lot more water at work, which is funny, but I'm going to try and drink 3 bottles today. 5 was just, I wasn't even getting close, so I did it for the first couple of weeks. So 3 water bottles I think is a really good start. I'm doing a 4.5k run today, and I'm doing 400 meter sprints. So yeah, in makeup, didn't take it off either, so here we go. Feeling tired already, but I think it's just because I ate like 4 hours ago. But anyway, I've been sitting in my office for too long, so I'm really glad I'm out here doing this now. And that's your update. It is Saturday and I am nearing the end of week 4 of this building a life that feels fulfilling and rich, and I've got all of these healthy habits that I've reintroduced into my life. I think changing the name from 75 hard to just a healthy habits challenge, I mean, it doesn't have a good name, so I'm sorry about that, but it is just a way that I can kind of stick to loose goals that are getting me places. I feel fitter in my body, as in I feel like going for these walks, it clears my head. I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight as well, and I'll continue to do that until I get to the end of July, which is my goal. That's when I'm going on my summer holiday with my boyfriend. I'm going to continue to do these habits. I mean, I think not having a strict challenge like 75 hard, it can make it feel like, oh, what's the point? You wake up one day, you don't want to go on a walk, and you think, well, you know, I'm not sticking to this challenge anymore, so there's nothing keeping me accountable. But I'm keeping myself accountable. And actually today I was thinking, well, you know, I'm at my boyfriend's parents' house and it's like I don't really need to go on 2 walks, but it got to the point where I was kind of itching to just get out and stretch my legs and listen to a podcast. So I'm out here doing my walk, and I think as long as I stick to that and I get myself back into running, those are my 2 fitness goals. And then making sure that I'm reading, making sure that I'm drinking water. And I will continue to do the progress photos for myself so that I can see at the beginning and the end what I looked like. I don't weigh myself. I just don't find that is healthy for me to do mentally. As sometimes I will like measure with a tape measure, but I think the photos are kind of the best way to see physical difference and also how your clothes fit. So I think for someone that in the past I've struggled with kind of eating and just feeling good about myself, so I try to protect that piece as much as possible. And I think the biggest difference that I've noticed is just my desire to do more with my day and to find healthy ways to cope with the stress of life, especially work. And you know, it's difficult living with lots of people in the house as well, so just kind of dealing with things like that. Saturday, I think this is going to be my last sort of video of this is going to be my last check-in of this week 3 and week 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like making this vlog style content of kind of going through my week and how I'm feeling about these healthy habits and how they're changing how I feel, but then also being honest about the days where I don't want to get up and do a walk at 5 a.m, but I still did it anyway. And it's nice to have accomplished something like that straight away in the morning and then go into my day. So yes, next time I do these videos, I am going to post one next week, which will be a spend the week with me, but with a what I spend in a week focus and also my healthy habits focus rolled into one. So it'll be sort of a weekly vlog focusing on the healthy habits and focusing on my spending. So you'll get a little bit of both of my styles of content in one, which will be nice. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.